The 5 best SMGs to use in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, more specifically Warzone. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the channel if you are a new viewer. In this video, I'm going to be going over 5 of the best SMGs in my opinion to run in Warzone. Now this is a list that I am making. If you haven't checked out my previous video, I recommend you do check it out. I made a list of the 5 best weapons in general to use in Warzone. This one is a little bit more specific. We're doing SMGs only. Next, we're probably going to do snipers or assault rifles. Also, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's free, it doesn't take any time at all. If you do stop enjoying the content in the future, you can unsubscribe. 90% of you guys that watch the videos are not subscribed, so help the channel out. That massively helps me out as well. Thank you. So I'm not a statistics guy. I don't go too deep into the numbers and too deep and too precise into exactly every single buff and nerf of these weapons. These are just the 5 best SMGs that I have used. In my opinion, these are the best ones. I know there are some of them missing from this list. You guys might be curious. I just don't think they're that good, which is why I narrowed it down to this 5. But with that being said and done, let's go ahead and hop straight into the 5th position. Starting off with number 5, we have the P90. Now this weapon wasn't going to make the list, honestly, because I used it a little bit recently in Warzone and it really let me down. This used to be one of my favorite guns at the very beginning of Modern Warfare, a little bit in Warzone as well. But as of recently, it just hasn't been feeling the same. It's been super inconsistent for me. The way I have it set up is on screen. That is personally the best setup that I have found for this gun. There possibly is a better setup for this weapon, but this one is just what works for me in multiplayer. Warzone though, I just haven't been able to find a good enough class to give me a reason to drop an assault rifle or a sniper rifle to run this weapon. Now I'm not saying it's a bad SMG because it made the top 5. This gun will absolutely destroy anybody in a close quarter situation. Even though it might get beat out by a shotgun or a different SMG, this is still a reliable option to go ahead and pick. As have it, that is number 5. Now we're going to go ahead and hop into the 4th position. Let me know what you think about the P90 in the comment section down below. Moving on into the 4th position, we have the AUG. This is one of my personal favorite SMGs in the entire game. This is a weapon that is extremely reliable to me. The way I have it set up is also one of the best ways that I have found that this weapon works in Warzone as well as in multiplayer. This thing absolutely shreds. A big question that you guys might have is why I run the 30 round mags over the 60 round mags on this SMG. I do that because I play very aggressive whenever I'm pushing a team, and something that slows me down a lot that I realize is a 60 round drum mag. It just slows down the ADS, and when I'm in an intense situation, I don't really think and I don't go to hip fire. I just always ADS, and I've really noticed that the 60 round drum mag really slowed me down and made me lose a lot of firefights. Switched over to the 3rd round clip, and that helped me a lot. I also run the hollow sight just because I do not like the iron sights on this gun. Also, this thing is very effective at medium distance firefights. Now we're moving into the top 3, and this one might be a shocker to you guys, but in the 3rd position we have the Uzi, one of the most underrated weapons in the entire game in my opinion. At the beginning of this game, everyone hated the Uzi. It was really bad. I even agree with that. The Uzi was really bad. I don't have it fully maxed out yet, which is why I don't have the assault rifle clips, I think they are, or the assault rifle rounds, and that barrel. But once I do unlock them, I'm gonna run this thing all the time. Even though I have it set up not all the way maxed out, this thing still beams, hip fire, ADS, medium distance fights, even some long distance fights. This thing is absolutely nutty. The recoil on this thing is so controllable, barely any recoil. The mono suppressor is a must, even though it's massive on this gun. This thing is one of my favorites. I am really excited to have this thing in my top 3, and I know that it is a reliable 100% reliable SMG, especially in Warzone for those close quarter situations whenever you're rushing a team. Now, if you don't want to run the Uzi, I respect that. And if you want to substitute it with something else, I would say the Bison. I personally don't use the Bison just because I don't like it, but that would be a perfect substitute for the Uzi. Now we're moving into top 2, and in the second position it has to be the MP7. This is probably my most used weapon in multiplayer as well as in Warzone. The MP7 has been that holy grail of a weapon until recently, because it feels like it's starting to shoot marshmallows, and I really hate that about weapons in this game, how they just feel like it's pebbles. The MP7 is still goated though. Do not get me wrong, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. The MP7 is in the second position because it is an absolute beast of a gun. I have the 60 round extended clip on this thing. This thing spits bullets like it's a nothing. This thing will absolutely tear down a team of 3, a team of 2, and maybe if you're lucky and if you're good enough, a full squad of 4 people. This thing is that good. I wish it was a little bit more powerful. But yeah, that's kind of only my only complaint with that thing. Hipfire good, ADS good, reload speed good. The thing is an absolute unit. And now, the one you've all been waiting for, the first position in this top 5 SMG list has to go to the undisputed king, the MP5. There is no debate about which SMG is the best. We all know it. The MP5 is absolutely goated, GOAT status. This is the best SMG in the entire game, in multiplayer and in Warzone. This thing just absolutely rips through everybody. No wonder every single YouTuber and every single pro player that I have seen playing this game uses the MP7 like their life depends on it. This thing is just so good. Like, I don't even know what to say about it. I used to have the MP7 as my main primary weapon in Warzone, which says a lot. That was my primary gun, not even an AR. It was the MP7. But after realizing how good the MP5 is, I've switched and I'm devoted to the MP5 now. So more than likely I'm gonna have to make a new class with a Kar 98K and an MP5, because that's how good this thing is. Medium distance fights are really good with that thing. Long distance I would kind of avoid, which is why I have a sniper rifle. But close quarters, there's nothing beating the MP5. Maybe an Origin 12, but if you have an MP5, you're more than likely going to win the firefight if you hit your shots. The MP5 is the undisputed king of close quarters. But there you guys have it, my top 5 best SMGs for Warzone Season 5. If you agree with my list, leave a like. Tell me in the comment section down below if you agree. If you disagree, leave a dislike, and also tell me which weapons you think deserve to make the list that didn't make the list. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making this video. Honestly, I really am enjoying making these top 5 best weapons for Warzone. I'm starting to use a lot of weapons that I wasn't using before, so maybe this can turn into a series if you guys wanted to. But yeah, also if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you made it this far into the video, go down in the comment section and leave a comment saying I like toast. I said that in the last video, but I'll say it again. If you made it this far into the video, leave that in the comment section down below. Let's hit a like goal of 0 likes for this video. I know, 0 likes. If we can do that, I'll give away $1 million. But with that being said and done, guys, I'll catch you in the next Modern Warfare video. Peace out.